Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Today is Friday, it's February 16th, 2024, and this is my daily market analysis. So let's jump in straight away because we can see DAX is making new all-time highs. It's actually making new all-time highs right now. And this is something that we were calling out from our previous forecasts because every time, once the 16,800 resistance at this point was broken to the upside, every time we had a bounce to that resistance, we made new all-time highs. So that it happened at the end of January. We had a bounce, we went all the way up, we made all-time highs at this point. It was the 30th of January. We went down again. We had a rejection to that level. We made new all-time highs. Prices traded sideways. We went down to the 16,800 level again. We saw this massive rejection, and now we have new all-time highs. So DAX is trading right now on the 17,186, 106. So now the question is, what's going to happen? What's going on? So we've seen this pattern again happening on the S&P 500. We've seen tech stocks also breaking records high. We've seen the stock indexes in Australia doing the same. So yeah, we're bullish. Prices are trading above the 150 moving averages. We're breaking up resistances. So I'm gonna be cautious because this is so we're in a uncharted waters territory. So we don't know what's gonna happen. We haven't got historical data to determine what's next and what's not. Of course, we can use some indicators. We can use ADRs to determine whether the move is exhausted or not. But again, that's not set in stone. So I would expect prices to have some reversal move. Again, based on historical behaviors, every time we made on the all-time highs, we had a massive rejection, at least in the 4 hours time frame. We have long weak candles and the 4 hours, and then we went all the way down. So that was, I'm just going to move to the 1 hour time frame because that was my logic behind this trade that I played yesterday. So this is a part of my strategy. However, it's something that I'm back testing right now, and is a trade going against a trend essentially. But it's based on multiple confluences or multiple factors. One of them is the move to be exhausted. Secondly is based on historical data. I use ADR levels as well as a reference to place this trade. And yesterday I had to close earlier. I think I closed it at this level because we had the unemployment data released, and one of my rules are that I must be out of the trade at least 30 minutes before the data released. So it would have played well, but that kind of data normally affects DAX very aggressively. So we could have gone all the way up. So I'm happy with them. I was a bit hesitant, I should say, because it's a kind of trade that I haven't taken for a while. But this time it played well. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to keep testing. I'm going to keep gathering data about this place, and see what happens next. So I'm just moving down very quickly to the 10 minutes time frame because we can clearly see that play. So we had, again, what I used as a conference was, okay, we made new all-time highs. We had a massive rejection. Every time we made new all-time high, we had an aggressive move to the downside. So I waited for this bounce. I was expecting this bounce at this level. And after I entered, prices started trading in most of the time in drawdown. I was literally almost wigged out a couple of times. but I had a healthy stop loss, just preventing that, that exact move. And after that, so my original idea was literally this, and he went all the way up to 2R. But as he said, I close pretty much at this level, if I'm not wrong, because yeah, 5:30 was the day that released. So that's the reason of this massive candle here. So yeah. So let's see what happens. We can see that, well, the Tokyo or the Asian session is trading below the previous day high. So now the question is whether we're going to see a bounce to these levels again, even to the 4-hour time frame level. So let's see what happens. I'll be biased to, of course, play longs. So it could be either a TSC at this point, 221, or it could be another TSC at this point. I'm not gonna be calling out any other move to the upside, because as I said before, this is unknown territory. We don't know what's gonna happen next. So I'll be biased to look for these two plays. So yeah, I hope you like it. Thank you so much. Please reach out if there is a question. Thank you.